Hi, I'm Tracy Lockwood Beckerman. I'm a registered dietitian in New York City, and it's my job to help you figure out what to eat and why. The holiday season is upon us. It's the season of love, giving, and of course, eating lots of delicious food. Today, I'm taking you through what's on a dietitian's Thanksgiving plate that won't leave you feeling lethargic, uncomfortable, and stuck in a food coma after dinner. Remember, holidays are meant to enjoy friends and family and the foods you love. Here are my tips for being able to celebrate to the fullest. A dietitian's plate can vary, but typically portion sizes are reasonable, colors on the plate are vibrant, choices are balanced, and dietitians don't deny themselves of Thanksgiving staples. Did somebody say gravy? But before we go through each food, let me lay down the foundation of your Tea Gives meal. I recommend filling your plate halfway with the veggie side dishes, a quarter of the plate with turkey, and the last quarter should be a mishmash of the good stuff like potatoes, gravy, and stuffing. Now, let's break down the bennies of all that good stuff on your plate and talk about some places where you can make healthier swaps. Let's start with the star of the show, turkey. Turkey is a great way to deliver the body with all the building blocks of protein. In fact, a 4-ounce serving of white meat provides a whopping 32 grams of protein. Be mindful of serving sizes. A typical serving of turkey is between 3 to 4 ounces or a quarter of your plate. Turkey is rich in mood-boosting vitamin B12, hormone-regulating zinc, and antioxidant superstar selenium. While skinless white meat will have less saturated fat and calories, dark meat will be higher in vitamins and minerals like iron, so the choice is up to you. As for prep, as delish as deep frying may sound, definitely go with an oven-roasted turkey as the healthiest cooking option. When seasoning the turkey, try to stick to olive oil-based seasonings or dry rubs. A classic Thanksgiving must-have is gravy. Typically, gravy is made from the fat drippings rendered from meat, mixed with a thickener like cornstarch or flour. It can be pretty high in sodium and saturated fat. Since gravy recipes vary from family to family, I recommend enjoying the sauce as it's made, but using a light coat instead of drowning your food in it. Although a plate drowning in gravy does sound pretty good right about now. In lieu of adding boatloads of salt, jazz up your gravy by adding in more nutrient-boosting flavors such as onion, garlic, dried spices, and freshly chopped herbs. At the end of the day, substitute ingredients but don't compromise flavor. Cranberry sauce is a controversial item on the Thanksgiving plate. You either love it or you hate it. Here's the good news. Cranberries are high in fiber and are an excellent source of polyphenols, a type of antioxidant that can help repair cellular damage. Now for the bad news. Cranberry sauce is not so healthy because it's almost always sugar-based. Sugar content often ranges from 24 to 29 grams of sugar per quarter cup. To put that into perspective, a can of Coke has 39 grams of sugar. Yikes. The main way to make this dish healthier is to skip the canned stuff. Try making your own and swap refined white sugar for smaller amounts of honey or maple syrup. Yes, we cran! Yes, we cran! Sweet potatoes are high in vitamin A, fiber, vitamin C, thiamine, and riboflavin. They're a superfood packed with 120% of the daily recommended vitamin A intake thanks to the powerhouse antioxidant beta-carotene. Vitamin A promotes bone health, strong immunity to stave off the winter cold, and good vision, important for scoping out the dessert options. Bonus, use cinnamon, which has been tied to reducing inflammation, increasing insulin sensitivity, and lowering blood sugar levels. Vegetables should always have a place on your plate, even on the holidays. There's no days off. Thankfully, green beans, a Thanksgiving staple, are packed with all the amazing nutrients. 1 cup of cooked green beans is loaded with nutrients like fiber, calcium, folate, and vitamins A, C, and K. But be careful not to load up on the salt when prepping these bad boys. Simple is sometimes better. This side dish is high in fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins C and K. Just beware of added sugar and saturated fat. Did someone say candied bacon? Which may negate the positive effects of Brussels sprouts. Keep it simple with some olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic for a rock star side dish. My life without stuffing is nothing. Another classic dish, stuffing is made of bread, eggs, veggies, herbs, and spices. While not exactly the health star of the Thanksgiving plate, stuffing can provide immune-boosting antioxidants such as pronolysine, which is found in the bread crust, And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited to learn that. While stuffing can be high in sodium, fat, and carbohydrates, the high carb count will provide you with enough energy so you can stay up to talk to those out-of-towners. If you want to make your stuffing a bit lighter, here are some swaps. Add less bread and more veggies, like celery, mushrooms, and carrots for a punch of fiber and antioxidants. Use whole grain bread if possible for more fiber. Ditch the butter for healthy oil like olive or avocado. Use reduced sodium chicken or vegetable broth. Every holiday has a hallmark dessert, and on Thanksgiving, that's pecan pie. Luckily, pecans are heart-healthy nuts, rich in antioxidants, protein, and fiber, and contain about 2/3 of your daily recommended amount of manganese, an essential nutrient that helps with blood clotting and bone formation. Don't get too excited though, because when they're baked in a rather decadent pie, with boatloads of corn syrup, brown sugar, and buttery crust, the dish becomes quite calorically dense. Wah, wah, wah. If you're making it yourself, try experimenting with whole wheat, oatmeal, or almond meal crust, and use maple syrup, agave, or honey instead of corn syrup. But my biggest tip is to savor each bite and eat slow, homie. Thanksgiving gets a bad rap for unhealthy food options, but contrary to popular opinion, there are actually a ton of health bennies from the food on a traditional Thanksgiving plate. From high-protein turkey, to vitamin-rich green beans, to power spices like cinnamon. Sounds pretty nutritious to me. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us at Well+Good. You'll want to gobble this all up on Well+Good's YouTube channel. Subscribe today. Let's get basted!